Hey, I'm Joe Skiba with RRCA. Check out this building.
What's up, everybody? We are on a job site today, and I am in for a death-defying 10-12 treat with my man Garrett and Joe. We are about to install a Worthouse metal roof, and this is actually Worthouse's regional manager. He's here with us on site. You gonna get up on the roof with us? Hey, look guys, you always see me selling roofs. You always see me out there talking business. Look, my dad made me a roofing salesman. I haven't installed that many roofs. Here's the secret. This is a steep roof, and I thought, why not? If you could show me how to install this roof, if I can install this roof, I think anybody can install this roof. So Garrett became production manager, and he's actually got some experience with your company a little bit. He's installing a drip edge. We actually have Dmitry Lipinskiy coming on site here to create content with us today as a collaboration on this job site. Guys, like and subscribe because we got some funny stuff coming up. Now you're gonna see me on a 10-12 death-defying roof, and this salesman is gonna become a roofer today. We're gonna install a Worthouse metal roof, and I'm gonna learn about this system. So I'm excited to see this. So let's get up on a roof. Where do we get started? I need a harness. That's the first step.
That's the first thing you want.
All right, Garrett, this drip edge matter here in this 200-mile-an-hour wind warranty, what makes it so special?
You got a product that's 4 foot by 3 foot deep, takes a dozen fasteners per panel. The wind resistance at Miami-Dade was tested at 270 miles an hour, and it never left the roof of the deck. Granted, that's a controlled environment. Pretty impressive though, nonetheless. People don't like exposed fasteners. However, there's no way that Worthouse can provide a 200-mile-an-hour warranty with a hidden fastener system, because that pulls down instead of pushes down. You gotta have that exposed fastener to reach that type of wind load. This panel, only 20% of it actually rests on the surface of the roof. The rest of it is all airflow. Everything on this product is so perfectly square that sometimes you run into some trouble with some inferior framing and things like that. End up having to improvise.
Well, tell me a little bit how you got into roofing.
Oh man, I was living in South Carolina. We had Hurricane Florence, which was like 4.5 years ago, 5 years ago. Not a crazy storm, it was Category 3. I was commercial fishing actually for a living at the time, but when the hurricane hit, it absolutely ruined that industry for a little while.
It happens, man.
So I switched up to what I knew. I went back to trade work. You know, I started installing ceramic tile when I was 14 with my dad, so I just kind of picked up from there, skills throughout the years. I did 6 or 7 shingle roofs with a guy, a lot of interior demo, and then my neighbor purchased the Worthouse material directly from a distributor without having an installer. It was sitting on a pallet in his driveway. He came over, knocked on my door, asked me if I could come take a look. I'd never seen it, never touched a metal roof in my life. And I told him, I was like, give me some time, let me do some research, I'll let you know tomorrow what I can do. I went to YouTube. Turns out that Worthouse has a individual video for every element of the system.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I watched about 15 videos. They're all about 10 minutes long. I watched them all about 20 times. Came back to him the next day, said I'll get it done. And me and the homeowner tore the shingles off. I dried it in with the help of a buddy, and then I started running metal. And I was done in 4 days. I did it alone. After that, the directors of Worthouse showed back up on that job because they provide a certified technician on any job that doesn't have a certified tech installer, and they'll train your crews. So that's, at that time, they didn't have a regional rep. So the director of business operations and the director of business management both showed up on my job about 3 times. About a week later that they offered me a job at Worthouse.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that carried on for about 2.5 years. I worked North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia for Worthouse. They relocated me down here to Northern Florida, and that's how I ended up linking up with RRCA. I met Cagney, I met Josh. I was working with a bunch of the reps, Joe Skiba. I worked with the Pensacola office pretty much right when they opened. I was in there every day for a week trying to get these guys to take up this metal roof.
We're gonna start selling the shit out of it now, though. Yeah, it's legit, man. We got a lot of these damaged properties, Alcoa shakes, asbestos, and tile that's damaged in New Orleans. We got a 10-12 pitch roof here. This roof was about 25 squares We sold this job for $50,000. It was a cash deal. We're gonna go down here and interview the sales rep and talk about how really the guy wanted a blue collar look. This is a blue collar place, and he wanted also the warranty. All right, guys, here I am, full circle with my man David. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know.
True.
Glad to know you, brother. Hey,
too.
How'd you sell this commercial?
Actually, the operations manager, we just redone 2 of his kitchens. He has a duplex, epoxied up some countertops, put some cabinets in, did a few other things. Let him know I could do roofs, and he says, good, go give me a bid on the bayou. Met the owner, and found out that what he wanted was gonna be a cedar shake, but he also wanted warranty and no problems with the roof. So luckily Garrett was with me, was installing this, and he knew about the Worthouse product, the 200-mile-an-hour wind test, the 30-year warranty, being on the water, and just made a natural fit. He wanted a marina look, didn't want the barrel look of the Supra. Went to the Alta to get the marina look, and pretty much everything he wants.
Hey, you know what? Having a roofing professional gives the right roofing product, someone like Garrett, to help somebody like you new, but makes you look good too when you're partnered up, and not about what you know, it's who you know. And when you're teamed up with a good group, even if you're a rookie, as long as you're with someone with a little bit of experience, the end product is the same. New sales guy coming into our company, to be able to get his first commercial job, that's a sign that you're in the right place. Of course, this was a cash deal. Mm-hmm. No financing, no insurance.
Everything I've sold is cash.
Yeah, it's based off relationships. A lot of the deals are like that. And that's what makes us a hybrid insurance restoration retail company, and that's the future. If you can't mix it up, if you can't stick around after the storm, then you're going out of business, man. Thank you, David.
All right.
Hey, man, when I'm installing stone-coated steel roofs, you step on them like this, they get beat up, man. Yeah. This is a sturdy son of a bitch. So where's the right place to walk on it? How do you walk across it while you're installing it?
So there's 2 things you wanna watch out for, right? Obviously, you wanna keep your feet in these flat low points. And they've got another design that's a barrel tile. It's the same thing. Got a huge foot area, so you could have Bigfoot up here doing your roof, and he's gonna be okay. Avoid these, because that will dent. But otherwise, you can come up here, jump, walk, do anything you want, and these panels are gonna be okay. The only other spot you wanna avoid is stepping here, because once you press this down, you'll begin to see like a hairline 1/8 of an inch gap here. So you always wanna step on the top side of the overlap. So the overlap tile is pressing and it's not this pulling down.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the 2 things you gotta worry about. Otherwise, this stuff is cake. On a steep slope, you need to put more fasteners in the field as you go so that it doesn't slide right off the roof. On a walkable slope, man, you can have these panels up here in a quick minute. You only put 1 or 2 fasteners per panel, and once you're done, go through the entire field and fill the rest. That's just punch out at that point, though.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Hey everyone, Aggie from the Ages on the Bayou, our first Worthouse installation here on the river. Stay tuned for some videos and pics. In the meantime, make sure to check out our website to get your free estimate and photos.
So again, man, the more information, the better. And whenever I'm sitting down at a kitchen table, really wowing a customer, putting high quality material in their hands, I tell you what, it's the look of this tile that sells this metal roof. Because many of these metal roofs that look like tile, they either look like they're shingles or they look like they're painted. And this is, they're very, very low profile, look thin, they look cheap, they look light. And even though this is an efficient metal and it is light, the look is that it's thicker, that it's more of an actual tile. And really interesting with the gutter system up next to the roof there as well. Those half rounds matching, half the price of. And then there's a house with the soffit fascia, roof, gutters, the entire system. It's pretty nice.
Like telescopic lead review and to test the 300 pounds. I didn't put it like that.
You put it horizontal?
I put it on an ice rink and I walked with them with the 2 kettlebells to the point. I wanted to see how it would take to break.
Okay. Yeah, man. Got a little cloud cover here for our roofing showdown. See who can put the most panels down the fastest.
A little bit windy.
And that's what I call a white boy roofing Monday, baby. Talk a lot of shit, get about 4 squares done. Give me a little high five, a fist bump, yeah. No, we demonstrated how to do that work mount, that metal roof, and let me tell you something. That's a sturdy ass roof. That's a good looking roof. And then we got into a hardcore interview. Me asking Dmitry tough questions, me answering some tough questions. Guys, y'all stay tuned. That one's coming up. Look, like and subscribe. You don't want to miss any of this stuff. Man, this has been an awesome experience. I can tell you one thing. If you're not selling these metal roofs, you need to be. In our next videos coming up, we're going to be talking about selling upgrades, how to sell metal roofs. And sometimes, you know, you're only one person away, a production manager like Garrett. Now, Garrett was up on the roof doing the job for us today. But oftentimes, you know, he's not on the job, obviously. He's ordering the material, he's assigning the labor, and that's what a lot of times a smaller business owner needs, so that he can get out in the field, drive sales, build a sales team. Maybe you're only one hire away, like Garrett, from being able to have more freedom in your business. That's what it's all about. All right, guys, till next time.